After weeks of dreaming about it, we finally made it to Tokyo. Oh my god, there are so many people here right now. And being honest, I don't think there's any city in the world quite like this one. Getting here is going to be an adventure in itself as we're hopping on the bullet train from Kyoto, which makes for a slightly chaotic start to the trip. So we might have missed our train. And then this guy comes up to us and starts having a go saying, "Stop moving my suitcase." The energy in Tokyo is non-stop. Neon lights, busy streets, crowds everywhere, and there is just endless things to see, do, and eat. I need to watch some more tutorials on how to use chopsticks. As it's our first time here, we're going to be visiting the city's most iconic spots. We're going to be experiencing the chaos of the Shibuya Crossing. Wow, just look at those people. We also stumble upon some tiny shops, including this one which serves a 100-year-old cola recipe. We also wander through some peaceful green parks and the beautiful Meiji Shrine. But with a city this big and unpredictable, you never really know what's waiting around the corner. Because as soon as we walked past that spot, there were rats on the street. Oh my god. Good morning guys, so we are currently in Kyoto, which is where we've spent the past few days, and it is now time to leave, and today we are getting the bullet train, which I am so excited about. We are about to head to the train station. We've got about half an hour until our train leaves, so hopefully we can find the platform and figure it all out at Kyoto station. So let's go. But it's always in Japanese and I'm like, oh wait, I can't speak Japanese. Although my Japanese is getting slightly better since we've been here. But anyway, we pre-booked our tickets because essentially, if you want to get the bullet train and you've got luggage, you have to pre-book a luggage slot. So we pre-booked our tickets about a month in advance using Klook, and tickets cost, let me double check actually. So our tickets cost us £81. That is how much we paid for them. But I believe we have made it to the correct track. This train luckily isn't ours because it is leaving. We should be the next train, so we'll wait and see. Whilst we're on the topic of Klook, I just wanted to jump in here and talk about it a little bit more because it's been our go-to travel app during our Japan trip to book all sorts of activities and tickets. It allowed us to book so much ahead of time, so when it came to actually being in Japan, we were just super organized and prepared. There are so many unique experiences to discover on Klook, including sightseeing and food tours, Shinkansen tickets, hotels, and even attraction passes. It's also just so quick and easy to book using Klook. You get instant confirmation on multiple activities. You can also book in your own language, which let me tell you, if you've ever tried booking an activity on a website in a foreign language, it is the most complicated process ever, so this definitely helps. One thing I would say is that planning trips to Japan can be quite a complicated process, so I've loved having all of my bookings in one place, in one app, so it just made it so much easier to plan the whole trip. So if you're planning trips to Japan and you want to book some activities or tickets using Klook, you can actually use my discount code, which is jessicajayne, and this will get you 10% off your first booking if you're a new user, or 3% off if you're an existing user, so make sure to take advantage of that. Thank you Klook for sponsoring today's video. So we might have missed our train. No, I'm joking, luckily that wasn't our one. But it is like they don't stop for long. It's like 30 seconds and they're moving, so you do have to jump on as soon as the train gets here. There's no like, it's not like a train in the UK where it stops for a good 5 minutes. It's literally 30 seconds. So we're here ready for the next train. So the next train should be ours and we're good to go. So I would definitely recommend getting here at least half an hour before, just so you can figure out the platforms, figure out where you need to go. And it also tells you what your cart number is. So on your ticket, it will tell you what your seat number is, and then you can find out exactly where you need to go, because when it's only 30 seconds it stops for, there's no time for hesitation. I'm so excited though. It's kind of nerdy of me, but I just love trains, planes, all of that sort of stuff.
Public transport, basically.
Yeah, exactly. made it on, and essentially, obviously we pre-booked the seats to get luggage, and there are only, I think there's only a couple of seats per car where you can actually have luggage. So as soon as
it's the ones at the back,
yeah,
to the front, I think.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So as soon as we got on, the luggage storage area behind us is completely full. Like there's a buggy, there's another suitcase, there's all of this stuff. And bearing in mind, like we booked this a month in advance so we could get luggage, and people are just putting their luggage in it. And the reason they do that is because you get kicked off the train if your luggage doesn't fit over the storage above. So we started moving the luggage to try and fit ours in, and then this guy comes up to us and starts having a go, saying stop moving my suitcase. Just to further explain the situation, as I don't think I was doing a very good job of it here. Essentially, as we got on the train, we saw the luggage was full. We just asked everyone around this area if this was their luggage, and everyone said no, they had no idea whose luggage it was. So we thought, you know what, we'll be able to squeeze our suitcases in as well. So that's why we thought we'd just like rejig everything to make ours fit as well, because obviously we don't want anyone getting fined or kicked off the train. And that was when the guy came storming up the train. Like he was right at the other end of the carriage, and he was literally yelling at us saying we're not allowed to move anything, you can't touch anyone else's stuff. And I was a bit taken aback in this situation. Like I felt so uncomfortable having this person yell at me, and being honest, like I didn't really know what to do in this situation. So luckily Jasper was there, he just rearranged the suitcases, the guy could leave his stuff there as well, and it was all fine. He was just extremely rude and confrontational, and it definitely put a dampener on the first part of this journey. Looking back, maybe we shouldn't have touched other people's suitcases, but also I don't know what else we would have done in that situation. Like we also didn't want to get fined or kicked off the train. But if you have any advice on how best to handle a situation like this, please let me know. So that was kind of uncomfortable. Like we managed to fit them all in, so it was like fine, but oh, it was just horrible. I just hate like confrontation like that. But yeah, it was just so uncomfortable. So anyway, we've made it on, we've sat down. It's really nice because we've got so much leg space, and
it's almost like you could definitely fit some more seats on the train, couldn't you? It's like that,
yeah,
giving you that much.
It's really nice. So really nice trains, but the views that we're currently seeing is amazing. Like you get such a good view of Japan. Let me show you. Summer in Japan, just look at the amount of sweat on my shirt. Can you see that? Oh, actually horrendous from my bag where I have my rucksack on, so that shirt had to come straight off. So one of the biggest things you do notice on these trains is how smooth they are, and that is apparently because they're built with like very gentle curves, and they also don't like have much of like an incline or anything, so it's just like designed for comfort. And especially with like how fast these go, you obviously don't want to be hitting loads of bumps and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm very happy with how comfortable it is, and it really just doesn't feel like you're going 200 miles an hour. Yeah, if you stare at one spot you can kind of see how quickly it goes. But
because the view's so open at the moment,
yeah,
it's like when you're in a car, you get on a country lane, like 50 feels way quicker than on the map.
Yeah, so true. So we were just reading, and interestingly, the average delay for these trains is less than 1 minute per train per year, including weather and earthquakes. So like, I don't know, it still runs on time regardless of weather, of any disasters like that. It's actually just wild. I can't believe that. So yeah, if you're late for your train, there's no hope that it's going to be delayed for you. And also these trains are so advanced that they actually have a system in place that detects earthquakes, and they'll just automatically bring them to a halt. So I've never really even considered what a train like this would do in a like natural disaster. Yeah, but it's got a system in place that it will just bring it to a halt. So very interesting. Also, I just popped to the toilets to go see what they're like on the bullet train, and it's pretty tight squeeze in there, very small, but does the job, and they're actually really clean. There's one thing that you do notice about Japan is how clean everything is. It's amazing. Also, the guy that was telling us off about the luggage has just had to move seat because he was sat in someone else's seat. So, I mean, if that's not saying something, I don't know what is. But the thing that also really annoyed me about that situation is like he came in instantly with confrontation, whereas like if he was just just like, oh guys, do you want some help like moving the cases, like just being super nice about it, I would have respected that so much more, whereas he instantly started attacking us, and I was just like, wait a second, we're not the ones in the wrong here. So yeah, definitely did put a dampener on the first part of this journey, but I'm now loving life, so it's all good. So interestingly, we are actually going to go through Fuji, and apparently from the train you're able to spot a glimpse of Mount Fuji if it's a good day. So my fingers are crossed that we're actually able to see it. But I think in about 10 minutes time we should be coming up to it, so this is exciting. Sadly, no luck today. You couldn't see it at all. Like, it's so hazy on the horizon, so that is a shame. I keep thinking we're seeing it, but it's just like lots of other mountains around. But yeah, sadly not today. So guys, we've just made it to Tokyo. We've just come to the front of the train so you can see how like pointy the train is. It's actually pretty impressive, the design of it. Just streamlining it, yeah. So anyway, we've arrived in Tokyo. We're gonna figure out how we get to our Airbnb, and yeah, I'm just so excited to be here. That was honestly such a fun journey. I feel like if you get the opportunity to take the bullet train, you just have to do it. I know you can fly between places, but the bullet train, you've just got to do it when you come to Japan. So yeah, very happy with our journey, but let's explore Tokyo. Let's go to our Airbnb. So we've just made it to our Airbnb. This is a very cute Airbnb. It cost us £57 a night. We're here for a week, so we've got quite a nice amount of time in Tokyo, but I'll show you what we're dealing with. So this is the front door as you come in, and to the right we notice there's an emergency ladder. I guess that's because there's only one entrance and exit to this building, but very unique. Got that in case we need it. This is the bed. Spin in over here, just chilling at the little dining table. Hello. And then we've got kitchenette with a nice big fridge. To the left we've got a TV, which is in kind of a strange position, but I guess you can move it, I don't know. Then you've got your little wardrobe space, and then through to the bathroom. I am so happy that we've got a washing machine so we can catch up on all of our laundry that we need to do. Sink, toilet with all of the fun dials that you get in Japan. My favorite thing that I've discovered about the toilet seats in Japan is that they're all heated. You can set them to like a high heat, so whenever you use the toilet and you sit down on it, it is nice and warm, which I feel like we need that in the UK in the winter. Like, that would actually be a game changer. But anyway, let's move on. Then to the right over here we've got the shower slash bathtub. This is exactly what we had in our Airbnb in Osaka, so it must be a popular way of doing things, but it's a really tiny bathtub. It kind of like, if you sat in it, you'd have to like scrunch up your knees. So very unique, but we're mainly just using it for the shower feature. But yeah, this is where we're going to be staying for the next week. Pretty happy with it. You were saying that this is kind of like the cheapest option we could get, really, wasn't it? Yeah, most of them are like £80–90 a night. Yeah, so this one was quite cheap for Tokyo.
I think there was a couple of us in this same building run by the same people, which are all literally the same. All within like £2 of each other or something. Yeah.
Good morning guys, it is now the next day and it is our first official day in Tokyo, and today we're going to be doing loads of exploring, but the first place we're actually going to head to is Shibuya, because I obviously want to see the famous Shibuya Crossing. I feel like that is one of the most iconic parts of Tokyo, so that is where we're heading to first. just made it to the Shibuya Crossing, and I'm gonna be honest, on first impressions it looks way smaller in real life. Like, I imagine this place to be from the videos.
I thought it was like a crisscross of...
Yeah, and I don't know why. It looks...
You can just walk in any direction.
Yeah.
It looks smaller in person. In the middle.
Yeah. Anyway, let me show you where we are. This is where we currently are, just waiting for the lights to change. We did it! I feel like that was really anticlimactic. I mean, I'm so glad that we were to see it.
I think you gotta come at night. I think that's when it's really busy.
Yeah, I think at night it's going to be so much busier. But yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, but it's definitely a lot smaller and a lot less people. But maybe it's because it's a hot sunny day today, like the temperature in Japan is just crazy. So I think the key is to come back at night. It'll probably be way busier then, and also this whole area is going to be lit up. So we'll come back later and actually see it in all its glory. But I'm so glad we came here first, because this has definitely been like a bucket list thing to see. So first one ticked off our list. So interestingly, when it's a busy period, up to 3,000 people cross that crossing in like a single green light.
Really?
And yeah, and apparently up to 500,000 people cross it every day when it's like their busy period. Wow. So yeah, I can imagine that is crazy. We're just walking up the street just off of the Shibuya Crossing, and this looks really cool around here. There's so many shops and restaurants, and there's a lot going on around here. Escape from the heat, we've dove into a little coffee shop to grab our morning coffee. It's called Shark Coffee, just up the road from Shibuya. Not bad. Are you going to give us your first Tokyo coffee review? It's not looking good.
It tastes like milk with a dash of coffee.
Ooh. So we're now back out exploring the streets, and we've just come across this craft cola shop, and essentially it's like homemade cola, but the guy that runs it found like 100-year-old cola recipe and kind of adapted it and made his own like cola, which I feel like is so unique. It's meant to taste amazing, so we're gonna go now and grab one. But apparently they claim that they're like the first ever craft cola store in the world, which I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what it says on their website. You never know. But yeah, we're gonna go give that a go now, so we're just coming up to it now. But yeah, we're really fueling up on the liquids because it's hot.
Yeah, I'm sure cola is very hydrating.
It tastes so good, but it's like kind of spicy, like there's a specific spice in there.
Yeah, it's giving it.
But I can't figure out what it is.
Oh, is it 7 spice?
Oh, maybe.
Oh no, it says on there, look.
Ginseng? I don't know.
7 spices, reishi, ginseng.
Well, yeah. It tastes amazing. It doesn't taste like a original Coca-Cola. It's completely different to that. But it's nice and fizzy. It is refreshing.
It is pretty good.
It's actually really good. It costs 600 yen and it's so nice on a hot sunny day.
Yeah, it says on the front.
Oh, does it say what it's in it? It just says vanilla, cinnamon and so many spices.
Yeah, they're not going to give you the
No, they're not going to give you the combo. But it tastes incredible. It's such a unique little shop in there. And you've got all the spices like lined up at the back, and you could also watch him make it in front of you. Definitely worth the 600 yen, that's for sure.
I know what you mean by that flavour though. Like
I've had that
tasted
flavour.
that flavour before, and I think it's just a specific spice.
Yeah.
It's like the big main flavour.
There's also a little vending machine outside where you can buy like canned versions of it. So yeah, really unique spot. I think this is the thing that I'm gonna love about Tokyo, is just finding these little gems throughout the city. And I'm just so glad that we've got a whole week here to explore, because there is just so much. I think the best way to probably explore Tokyo, because it is so big, is just to pick one specific area and then see what you can find within that area. So today is all kind of like about Shibuya, but I'm sure we'll be back here again because, like I say, it's massive. So we've just come to this street and we are dying at what it is called. Do you want to do the honours, Joshua?
Takeshita or take shitter? It reads like take shitter or Takeshita.
I'll put the name on the screen right now so you can deduce how you actually pronounce it.
Not a clue.
We ain't got a clue. Down this street there's so many shops. Basically the whole of Tokyo, I feel like you could spend so much money shopping. But yeah, there's shops and cafes down here, so let's have a little wander. As we were walking down the street, we saw there were loads of animal cafes down there. So there was micro pig cafes, there were cat cafes, puppy cafes. There was even, what was the other one that we saw? Otter cafe. And yeah, I mean, it's a super popular thing in Japan, but I haven't done any research into it to know whether it's like an ethical thing. I feel like when it comes to anything to do with animals, like make sure you do research before you go to them, because the last thing we want is any animals getting hurt or not cared for properly. So obviously we avoided going in any of them, but that's just one thing I would say. If you're coming here, just make sure you do a little bit of research before going into them. But such a unique street. We're feeling pretty hungry and we have heard there is this really good ramen spot here. So obviously, as we love ramen in Japan, we have to go get our first ramen in Tokyo. So that is where we're gonna head to now. So we'll hop on the tube and head there. So this might be a little bit of a risky recommendation because I did find it on TikTok, and sometimes I feel like TikTok can be a little bit hit and miss with the recommendations, but we looked at the menu, we looked at reviews on Google, and
4.4 from 700, so that ain't bad.
We're gonna head there, check it out and see if it's worth it.
The next stop is Fuji.
Please stand clear. Try, they look crispy. They're boiling hot. Yeah, quite oily actually. You might have to wait a minute. Let's try. I think they're vegetable. Just looks like veggies in there. But they're very oily. It's my only little bit of feedback there. I feel like I've lost my chopstick knack. I need to watch some more tutorials on how to use chopsticks. Right, let's give it a try. Do you think it's more of like a creamy sauce again though?
It's different again.
Yeah, every single ramen we've had is like completely different. There's something in this I don't like the flavour of though. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if it's a seasoning or what it is, but it tastes quite like fatty. Maybe it's the pork, like soaking into it.
I'm just not sure if I do like it.
No.
I don't know yet. I'll try it again.
So we didn't love that spot. At first, like the flavour was nice, but there was something I didn't like about it. And then as I was eating it, I realised how greasy and oily it was. Like there was this thick layer of oil, and I was like, that is a flavour I just don't like. And then Jasper said he thinks it tastes slightly fishy, and then from there on,
fishy it got.
and then from there on, I was like, this is not a bit of me. So yeah, not our favourite ramen we've ever had. And also we probably should have known, because as soon as we walked past that spot, there were rats on the street.
You literally just eyeing me up.
We were like, maybe we should not eat here.
I don't think it was in there.
No, like it looked a really
looked quite
clean restaurant, yeah.
If not, we would definitely wouldn't.
We wouldn't have gone in there, yeah. But maybe that was our sign.
Yeah, maybe that was our warning sign.
Yeah, but anyway, we're gonna have a little walk around here at night because all of the lights are now on and it's looking pretty crazy. It is so true what they say. This looks like a completely different place to where we were earlier. Like everything just comes alive now. But we're currently walking up to Shibuya Crossing, so we'll see what that's like now. Oh my god, there are so many people right now. Like this just does not feel like the same place we were earlier. It's time! Let's go! Oh my god. This actually feels like we're in Tokyo right now. Like, this is it. Oh my god. Wow, just look at all of those people. This is actually insane. Let's keep going because you definitely don't get long. We're going back across. Compared to that, there was probably only like 50 people earlier, and now there are hundreds, thousands even actually. Between me and you, yes, we did sneak into Starbucks without buying anything. I feel kind of terrible, but also
it's very easy.
We did it, yeah. We just walked in. But basically, the view from Starbucks, you can overlook the Shibuya Crossing. So let me insert that now. It is so cool seeing it from above though. There are actually like observation decks that you can pay for to overlook, but I think they're like maybe like £8 to £10 per person. So we thought, we're just gonna sneak into Starbucks and just have a little look there. Yeah, so
lots of other people were doing the same.
Exactly, so we weren't the only ones. But yeah, that was really cool to see. I was just saying to Jasper, I love Tokyo at night. Like it has just totally,
it looks the best.
Yeah, it has just completely transformed and it's so busy. It's just weird because like earlier when we came to the Shibuya Crossing, I was like, wait, are we actually in the right place? Like it wasn't busy, there just wasn't, I don't know, it didn't look like the photos, whereas at night, it really has come alive. So
a few cool cars around.
Yeah, you know? I need to film some. Let me show you, what's that one there?
Skyline.
I gotta be honest guys though, that is a bit of an ick. He's come to Shibuya Crossing with his Instagram handle on the front of his car.
Yeah,
like that would give me the ick if Jasper did that.
I appreciate the car, but that's a bit.
Do you agree?
Yeah, it's a bit.
I thought Jasper thought that would be cool, but no. Good morning guys, it is day 2 in Tokyo. We just woke up and we've headed straight out because we're gonna grab a little morning coffee from one of the cafes near us. If you guys don't know, we love testing all the little cafes and all the coffee shops whenever we come to a new place. So that is obviously what we've got to do in Tokyo. So we're gonna head there first thing and then crack on with the day. But first, vending machine. We just love all the vending machines in Japan. They make the drinks taste amazing because they're like at the perfect temperature.
Yeah, it's like better than all the shops, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cheaper than a shop.
Yeah, it's cheaper than 7-Eleven as well, this one. Hikori Sweat,
And
the
it's
classic. It's actually so cute in here though. I feel like we're amongst the locals in this little spot. It's very nice. We were just talking about when we first met and neither of us liked coffee, and I remember our first conversation, well not our first ever conversation, but about coffee, and we were talking about the fact that we don't like tea or coffee, and Jasper says the only coffee he likes is iced coffee, and I remember my reaction was like, what the hell is iced coffee? This was like 8 years ago, so I don't think it was like as popular.
It definitely was.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I didn't even know what an iced coffee was, and look at us now in Tokyo.
Getting a
hopping
hot coffee.
around, yeah, not iced coffee, but just hopping around little cafes and going to coffee shops together. I feel like we've come so far. That was just,
should be proud.
we should be proud. But yeah, that was a really cute spot. But what we're actually planning on doing now is making the most of the sunshine and actually gonna have a little picnic. So we're gonna hop to a bakery, grab some little bits, and then head over to this gorgeous looking park. So that is the plan. Let's go get some pastries and see if we can find the park. Got the goods.
Got the goods.
Ready for our picnic. This is so pretty. Wow. I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely wasn't this. This is gorgeous. This is so gorgeous.
It's actually massive, isn't it?
Yeah. So we had to pay 300 yen each to get in, and I can see why, because this is like the most well-maintained park ever.
Little terrapin.
There's literally a waterfall here as well. Oh my god, I literally love Tokyo. This is crazy, look at it. Cracking open the bakery items. Got baguette. We probably should have got some like dip or something to go with it. We just got a plain baguette first.
It's a very good plain baguette though.
Is it? This park is just so quiet and beautiful, and the reason we chose it is because it is literally so close to our Airbnb. But if you did want to come here, it is called
Koishikawa Korakuen Garden. Basically, it's right next door to the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah.
That's
So
the easiest way to find it.
but yeah, very beautiful. I think there are quite a few nice looking parks around here, so around Tokyo. So I think we might have to find a couple more because this is beautiful. So the first thing we're going to do today is go and see the famous Meiji Shrine. I've actually seen so many photos of this place in Tokyo, and essentially it's in the middle of a forest in the middle of Tokyo, and I read that there are like 100,000 trees or something. So
it
yeah,
does look big on the map.
yeah, it looks absolutely massive, the whole area that it's in. So I think it's going to be really beautiful. I love visiting the shrines and just learning a little bit more about the history of Japan. So let's go look at the shrine. This is actually a full-on forest.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Wow.
Nice and cool, isn't it?
Yeah. You just hear so much nature. Are these not the most perfect trees you've ever seen? They're so perfect. Let's have a look.
125 years old.
What, the trees?
Yeah, and they're a couple.
Aww.
Symbolise happiness and marriage.
And you meant to put a little coin in the box.
So we did, but we're not married, but
yeah.
They don't know that. They are barrels of sake wrapped in straw.
And it looks so cool.
There you go.
We are actually yet to try sake. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
I think it is sake.
Yeah.
Rice wine, isn't it?
We haven't tried it yet though, so maybe we do that at some point. I'm a little bit scared though. I don't drink much, so. It is actually pretty crazy how many green areas there is within the city. Like, I was not expecting there to be a full-on forest here, so that was really cool to see. But it's just so peaceful walking around there. Definitely recommend taking a little trip, and also things like that are free. Like, we didn't have to pay anything to go inside that shrine, so it's just a nice little free activity to do whilst you're in Tokyo. We're just gonna have a little walk around this area outside the shrine. It looks like there's lots of shops around here, restaurants, cafes, so we'll see what we can find. First matcha in Tokyo. It's so strong. Tea, green tea. Wow. I don't think it's for me, but if you like matcha, this is a spot. Like, how green is that? That is intense. I'm glad we tried it though. You've got to try matcha when you come to Japan, so. Cheers.
I'm now a matcha girly. It's just not my thing. To be quite blunt, it's just not my vibe.
Like, so guys, it's a couple of hours later, and this evening I wanted...
Yeah, that's right.
I wanted to explore this neon lit neighbourhood, so we waited until this evening. Well, anyway, we've just come out and I need to show you the weather because it's not looking good.
Raining cats and dogs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's close.
Yeah. I'm kind of scared. I'm not sure if much exploring is actually going to happen today, this evening.
I think it's forecast for 2 hours, so.
That was the craziest storm I think we've experienced. Like, the lightning was so strong, we were like, we just need to come back home, and it's still pouring down. Yeah, like so loud, and we could see the lightning strikes.
It was like it was hitting the building or something. It was crazy. So
we thought, you know what, we're just gonna come back. We've got plenty more days left here in Tokyo, so we can go explore that area another evening one. Hopefully,
it did look really cool.
It looked really lit up, so hopefully it won't be raining the next time that we try and go. We've already had so much fun in Tokyo already, but we've still got quite a few days here, and I've got a couple of things planned which I can't wait for. So yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this first Tokyo vlog. I will be filming another one, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And if you have enjoyed it, please do give the video a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. But I'm gonna get out my wet clothes now and
get in the shower.
Yeah, we shall see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.